It started with a number, a voice in your head, a war that never made the news. From Cold War brainwashing to futuristic mind hacking, the Call of Duty Black Ops series tells a hidden story, one that spans over 6 decades of global conflict, psychological warfare, and shifting realities. This is the full story, from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 6, explained. Black Ops 1 MK Ultra, Mason, and the numbers. Our story begins in the 1960s, at the height of the Cold War. You play as Alex Mason, a CIA operative who's been captured by Soviet forces. He's tortured, drugged, and subjected to a real CIA mind control experiment called MK Ultra. Throughout the campaign, Mason is haunted by strange flashbacks, violent outbursts, and most famously, a series of numbers constantly repeating in his head. These numbers are the trigger code for a network of Soviet sleeper agents in the United States, and Mason is unknowingly one of them. He believes he's fighting alongside Viktor Reznov, a legendary Soviet soldier, but later we discover that Reznov is dead and only lives on as a hallucination caused by Mason's brainwashing. The lines between reality and illusion start to blur, and the true enemy, Dragovich, is using a bioweapon called Nova 6 to try and tip the Cold War in the Soviet Union's favor. Black Ops 1 is a psychological thriller disguised as a shooter, revealing how easily truth can be rewritten inside the mind. Black Ops 2, 2 timelines, 1 terrorist. Black Ops 2 picks up years later and splits the narrative between 2 timelines, the 1980s and the year 2025. In the past, we continue the story of Alex Mason. In the future, we follow his son David Mason, codenamed Section. The main villain this time is Raul Menendez, a Nicaraguan revolutionary whose sister was killed during a CIA operation. This trauma turns him into a cyber terrorist and the leader of a populist movement called Cordis Die. Menendez doesn't want to destroy the world. He wants to control it through technology, propaganda, and public manipulation. He plays both sides of a global conflict, using hacked drones, media manipulation, and espionage. Unlike previous games, Black Ops 2 introduces player choices: who lives, who dies, and how the war ends is up to you. It's a story about generational trauma, revenge, and how the weapons of tomorrow are controlled by the decisions of today. Black Ops 3, Post-Human Warfare and the Death of Reality. Set in the year 2065, Black Ops 3 takes the series into full dystopian territory. War is no longer fought by soldiers. It's waged by enhanced operatives with direct neural interfaces, or DNIs. These allow minds to connect directly to machines, networks, and each other. You play as a cyber soldier infected by an artificial intelligence that corrupts your perception of reality. Memories are manipulated, time loops, dead teammates reappear, and eventually, even your identity is erased. By the end of the game, the story becomes abstract and philosophical. Are you still human, or just code trapped in a dying system? Black Ops 3 is less about war and more about consciousness, questioning the ethics of technology and the future of free will. Black Ops 4, A Fragmented World. Black Ops 4 breaks tradition by having no main campaign. Instead, it focuses on specialists, elite operators with their own backstories and secret missions. Through training simulations and hidden intel, we learn that global powers are quietly being replaced by private military companies and shadow factions. Though it lacks a clear narrative, Black Ops 4 builds the idea of a fractured timeline, where different characters and events from past games might all be connected, or converging into something bigger. The Zombies mode in this game adds more layers of lore, involving time travel, alternate dimensions, and secret societies. But in the core world, we're seeing a shift, away from governments, and toward rogue states and hidden wars. Black Ops Cold War, Memory as a Weapon. Black Ops Cold War acts as both a sequel to Black Ops 1 and a prequel to Black Ops 2. It's set in the early 1980s and continues the theme of mind control. But this time, you're not the victim, you're the weapon. You play as Bell, a CIA operative recruited by Russell Adler to stop a Soviet agent named Perseus. But the truth is much more disturbing. Bell's memories are fake. Their identity has been rewritten using drugs and hypnosis, again referencing real MK Ultra experiments. The CIA has manipulated you, implanted false missions, and built a new persona inside your mind. You can choose to break free or follow your programming. This chapter reminds us that in Black Ops, even your own identity can be classified. Black Ops 6, The Collapse of Trust. Set in the early 1990s, after the Cold War has officially ended, Black Ops 6 explores a different kind of war, one of disinformation, false flags, and institutional collapse. You play as part of a rogue CIA task force investigating deep state operatives who are using Cold War tech, like mind control triggers and chemical weapons, to manipulate political events at home. The enemy isn't just overseas anymore. It's inside the system, inside the agency, inside your own team. This game brings the story full circle. The same tools used to fight communism are now being turned on the American people. The themes are clear. Who can you trust? What is real? And how much of your freedom is just an illusion? So hopefully this video helped you understand that the Black Ops series isn't just about shooting enemies. It's about secrets, control, and the war for your mind. From numbers stations and brainwashing, to drones, AIs, and memory wipes, the real battlefield is truth itself. With each game, the message grows louder. The greatest weapon of war isn't a gun, it's what people believe. So the next time you hear the numbers, just remember, they were never just part of the game. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Black Ops timeline, hit like, subscribe, and let us know your favorite moment in the series.